the block there. And it was a mower, I think, from, I don't know, whoever drove there. And their grandma said it's closer to those roads, towards the end of that one on the western side of the quarantine. So, but no luck yet. So just stopping to put a smaller place and then we'll go back there again later.
The might choose in the very thick bushes to lie down because it's a very hot day. We also still the Ingwa. From the Ingwa, we're gonna head it down that direction.
Okay, thanks. So when we're down here, we will always go back there again just to check again.
Joby, enjoy your Sandana.
I'm closing up for the quarantine.
You know, for me to be with this leopard, I hope not so long it will be not that much hot, and I hope he can able to follow up with the direction of this female leopard. I know exactly where she is moving to. Yeah, it's getting hot, of course. Sometimes if Gamgo is not the breakfast with them, I hope it will be the very best day for Simon Pitt, myself, to swim there. I hope so. But it's not safe. If you look at the South African outbreak of cholera, it's very, very high. So all the water from the waterhole streams, it tend to be a lot more respected. It's very good for the wild animals, so they have a very sort of a different digestive system with the human being. You see him down there, some of the water may touch your lips, you may suffer with cholera. It's so easy. We have a question from Stephen and also a question from Claire. Claire wants to know where we are. We at now we're here at Chilapan, Twin Dams. If you look at the map, it depends wherever you take Twin Dams. If you take Twin Dams from Gary Waterhole, or you take Twin Dams from Twin Dams actually itself, or if you want to take Twin Dams on Spaghetti Crossing, you can see there's a sprawled road, like a wide junction from a thin junction from Spaghetti Crossing itself. You just cruise more to the north, you can see Chilapan from Spaghetti Crossing. If you come from Viatella, from north to south, you can see also Chilapan just on the left hand side of Twin Dams itself, and there's a link road called Chilapan Link Road that takes you to Weaver's Nest. We are on that area, and the Elephant Sky Road is more to the south. We are just more to the north. That's it's about Claire M, our location. Stephen, do you ever see a leopard going down for water to cool itself? In 2009 is a change, seeing that leopard being that area where it's a wet patch of this drainage of the Chilapan itself, it cooling itself because it's very, very hot. It's not something that it doesn't happen. It do happen, but it's not common for us to see. because we spend less hours with these species, and the majority of the hours these species is spent being alone. As we know that we are aware quite a lot with the man interference when it comes to all species that are in the active mode, especially predators. But this is my first time seeing a leopard going into the wet patch where it's very wet in the water and lie down to cool itself. It depends. Sometimes we have experienced a very hot weather day into the area where the leopard necessarily has to go into the water. So sometimes we said, we haven't seen this. For today is my first time to see a leopard go in a wet patch area where it's very wet, a lot of moisture, water, to lie down and cool itself, to be honest. And I have answered the question according to exactly what the leopard behave into the air. The mainly behavior, we see leopard not going inside the water. Even if it's a puddle of water inside the road, leopard will go around because it doesn't want to wet itself. That it can be something that leopard most of the time, if it get wet, that the scent it will be also get picked with other species that really get hunt into the area. Then he can announce itself while it's coming from the distance. That is one of the reasons that leopard doesn't want to go inside the water. Imagine if it rains, leopard also really like it. It's really enjoy. It can be on the top of the tree, on the ground, and get wet. I think leopard really like that sort of moment. And even now today, leopard is really like what is really experiencing in the water because of the weather. It's very, very hot. It's not a leopard that suffer. We also suffer out here. It's very, very much humid. As I said a few minutes back, that if it's we're all here, and I hope it will be a very good day for us to go to Befesuk Dam and swim. And also mention the cholera disease that we have at the moment around areas where we are in South Africa. If you read all the newspaper, they will talk about the outbreak of malaria of cholera that are run into the area, which is not safe. So, answer your question, it's my first time, and it's not something that leopard doesn't do. We do, as I said, sometimes we spend less hours with this species. Sometimes it can happen without our present. So today it's happening right while we're here. So yes, it can happen because we can see it right here. Weather is dropping. You can see all the European swallow are a lot more happy. Quite a lot of them to meshing. It's really amazing.